Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's me, San Martin. It's Monday, but it's not Friday, but we're still alive. So yeah, let's just get started. What's going on, Eric? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to find us here on the page so I can answer comments, and I can't find us.
Yeah, man, it's kind of hard to find anything on a Monday.
No
Well,
kidding.
anyways,
I'll tell you what day it is if that helps.
let's go. I mean, man, we gotta get the week started somehow.
All right. So the day is So this is a tough one because there's a couple of good ones today, right? And so I think I may have to name two of them. But the first one is National Pack Rat Day, and I don't know if they mean the actual rat or if they mean like the people that hoard everything. Are you a pack rat?
No, man.
No?
They call me simplest. A simple wait. I think there's a name for it. Simplest, simpler. I don't know. Maybe minimalist, where you don't really have to have too much stuff. It is what it is.
Okay. All right.
Good
Well,
morning,
so the other one.
Larry. Good morning, Dale. Yeah, let it rain.
Yeah, the other one we got to talk about. All right, you ready for it? Is National Cherry Cobbler Day.
Okay. Let's take that day. I like that.
I like that too. Where do we get that?
That's a great question. Maybe our girl over at Rustic Pie can make this happen.
I saw she did so well yesterday that she sold out like by noon.
Yes. And it was kind of funny because I was sitting there and I actually went to go get a sandwich from him. And it literally was a moment of time where I was like, hey, what can we do to kind of like make that an actual blessing rather than like, oh man, I sold out. Like, wait.
No, that's amazing.
Because she walked up and she goes, I don't know what to do, but everything sold out because the fairgrounds ended up having some sort of rodeo going on.
Yes, they were slammed.
And they literally killed it, and they came in and bought all the stuff. Unfortunately, when you do that to a small pop shop, it shuts them down. I mean, it basically says, hey, you just took all of our stuff, man. And so it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's a blessing. Oh, I heard that Jed's in Chino Valley does the Cobbler Pie, so you guys might have to travel out outside of town.
Okay.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Heather, Haley, Dale. Wait, let's go back to Dale's hair. He says, let it rain. And I don't know if it's because he wants his hair to be maintained or he lets his hair flow like
it's the static in the air right now. Do you feel it?
The humidity or the static?
There's been a lot of static, but today I woke up, it felt like it was like the ocean almost.
Yeah, I like the humidity part, but I just really want to go ahead and give a shout out to Dale. Dale, I don't know if your hair looks like that on a regular basis, man, but man, you be my friend. I like people that have crazy hair. That's amazing. Rain in the forecast. Yes, guys, this is a pretty big thing as far as rain in the forecast. Heather, I don't know what Heather's trying to do to us, but let's go ahead and put up what she says. It's tax day and national graduation.
Yes. It is tax day, but it's not like the traditional tax day. But it is this year, 2021 tax day. So if you have not done your taxes yet or filed your tax extensions yet, you're in trouble after today.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what she's trying to pull here, but let's go back to Logan, what actually he has. He has National Cherry Cobbler. I put it in the secret menu today. That's what I'm talking about, Logan. That's how you work with us in the morning. So if you guys want to get
look at that.
Do what Logan's doing, man. He comes in and just starts telling us what's going to be happening. That's a huge thing, man. Good job. Good, Maria is always full of good mornings. So if you guys don't know who Maria is, she's definitely one of the people that are stepping in and helping out with our local foodies section, and also helping out with some sales. We have been picking up because of all you beautiful people that are out there. Thank you so very much. I just didn't have time to get back to everybody in time. So now we can follow up on everybody because I know your guys' life gets busy. We all get busy. So we just want to make sure that we can go ahead and help out. Thank you, everybody, for sending all the stars. What?
Yeah, you got stars from both Annie and Logan this morning. Check that out.
Today's a great day, guys. So today's sponsor is from A Boost Wellness. Okay, so I'm just going to go over it in right now since we have everybody online. A Boost Wellness is a new place that just opened up. They're mobile, so they come to you, and what they end up doing is they actually come to you and give you your IV. So if you need to hydrate from a long weekend of just debauchery, I mean, we're not trying to focus on those, but it happens. If you have a wedding party that has gone through some debauchery moments, this could be also a good thing. But also, if you feel like you're deficient in some sort of vitamins, like any kind of thing that we could put in the saline bags, I think what they call them, you could definitely utilize that as well. So she comes to you. She could put you on a regular basis, so you guys can go ahead and feel revitalized with a Boost Wellness. So I'll get all that information out. You guys will see a lot more of her information coming out. So I just want to give a good shout out to our good friends over there at A Boost Wellness. And I really love when people are starting a new business, Eric. It's freaking awesome.
I do.
And you know what? Yeah. Eric had a friend from high school that he didn't know that was in Prescott, Arizona.
Yep.
And he's here and he started a business in Prescott, Arizona. And I'm just going to go ahead and give them a shout out because what they have going on is something amazing.
It's a compounding pharmacy. Wasn't that cool? You and I both went out there on Friday, and that was cool. They've got clean rooms all set up, like their build out and their facility over by Target. And it was impressive.
Yeah, it was huge. It was great to go ahead and be a part of something that you could think about. Like, I felt a little bit at home there because it felt like this was something that I was really interested in. And this is the homeopathic, I think. Is that what it's called? Homeopathic medicine?
Well, it's compounding, so it's a little homeopathic. It's a little of the other stuff. They can mix anything. The cool thing I thought is like they can take any drug basically and liquefy it. So if you got a child that can't swallow pills and things like that, they can do that. They can mix different compounds to make different dosages of drugs and prescription drugs. I mean, it was pretty cool. It's like an old school pharmacy basically.
Okay, well, I love the idea. We're going to find out more about them hopefully sooner than later. But thank you for that connection, Eric. They seem like really good people for the community. And shout out to Jimmy and Madison, a new family, and they also have a new baby and starting a new business in Prescott, Arizona.
All at once, right?
You know that's a rock star scenario. So good luck to you guys. We'll be watching and helping as much as we can possibly. Looks like Heather is trying to get in on the comment list. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Moore's Yard and Handyman Services. They would love to go ahead and get your dispensable space done and firewise your yards. And this is kind of can lead us into our next part of the headlines. All right, so it's all talking about the rain coming in. Yes, it's like a positive. Oh my gosh, thank you. We need the rain, but it is completely it actually really is a little bit negative because with thunderstorms comes the fire. So this is.
I was going to say you said thunderstorm, not just rain. Thunderstorm means lightning. Yeah.
So when it's dry thunder, my friends, it gets really, really like scary out there for the fire departments. And this is the time, this is the season where we start getting into like the literally monsoon season. But it looks like it came a little bit early. But Eric said something like probably about 2 weeks ago. I just kind of ignored it until today. But Eric says that this year the monsoon season is supposed to be a crazy monsoon season. And Eric, you want to share a little bit about this?
Yeah, well, so I was watching, so I've heard this a couple of times now, but I watched the fire presentation from the fire over by Crown King, and they had their federal meteorologists come out and say, well, we've been watching the monsoon, factors, and it looks like it could be a much stronger than normal, which we needed. But he joked that when it's been as bad as it's been here the last couple of years, anything more looks stronger. But he said it also going to be here early this year. And so that was cool too. So, it could start middle of next month, which San Martin, you know me and you, every time it's always at the rodeo when it seems to get rained on. That's like our first good monsoon shower, right? And so it may be early this year.
I think a lot of people have actually put it down on, what do you call it? We as Prescottonians know that it will rain all day, but after like 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's beautiful. It's just one of those weird things that it has a certain time that it starts raining, and then it just does its pour down and gives us the most beautiful weather. The smells, I mean, just the energy and inside of any monsoon is freaking amazing. But this is something to watch out for, guys. One of the things that we have over the years have done is that we monitor the forest. So if you guys happen to see anything out there in the forest after a thunderstorm and you see some smoke coming up, it's good to go ahead and call, and so we can go ahead and get that message out. Because technically right now it is stage 1 fire restriction, so no smoke's supposed to be coming out. If there is a fire, what they do, prescribed burns, we will know about it. But if there's smoke in the forest and you guys see it, please report it, because we definitely want to get that fire out as soon as possible. But just to go ahead and give you guys a heads up, this week is going to be kind of crazy, because in the next 3-4 days, it's going to be kind of like a erratic weather. So yesterday, as everybody saw, we were at the Wranglers game. It was amazing. Go Wranglers.
And it was windy.
It was very windy, but they ended up losing, which was not a big thing, because it was a win for Prescott Valley, Arizona, because it came out in full force. The seating in the arena is around 5,000 people. We ended up, I think, close to 3,000, 4,000 people in that arena, and it was amazing. So thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to the Wranglers organization. Thank you to Northern Arizona Marketing Girl, Donna Working, for getting us and helping us be a part of it. And thanks for Satish for getting us an opportunity to sit in the party suite, which we ended up having some amazing business owners in there. So shout out to all the business owners that came out. We had Los Pinos, the owners of Los Pinos there. We had the owners of Little Dealer, Little Prices. We had owners of a concrete business. We have Desert Rose inside of there. We had Bee Petals owners up in there. Gosh, it was an amazing little party scene. Oh, we had the owner of Empire Detail. So you guys all made that night possible. And then we had a chance to go ahead and we ended up having some special guests come into our suite. We had the mayors come in, come take some pictures, hang out for a little bit, say hello to all the people. And the special guest was my father. Oh. My father showed up, man. You know, God bless that man. He is actually really, honestly, amazing. But at the same time, I'm like, Dad, what are you doing here? You know, because his health is not too good. But you know what?
He's living life to the fullest. He's like living his life to the fullest. Yep.
Yeah, and I it's not like I didn't invite him, but I did invite him, but he was there in full force. So special shout out to my father for making an awesome scene. He enjoyed the game. He had a couple of ideas of what to go ahead and do for the Wranglers, and he says defense, and you need to go ahead and get some good wide receivers out there. So let's get back to what the story is, because the story right now we need to go ahead and get on. So mostly sunny in the morning, partly cloudy with isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs of 69 to 75. Light winds become west around 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of thunderstorm is 20% currently. And it goes like that for today and tomorrow. So if you guys, like I said, just be precautious out there. If you guys are in the forest and you start seeing anything that has to do with smoke, please report it as soon as possible to either the fire department in your area, or go ahead and get a hold of the U.S. Fire Forestry. They will get on it as soon as possible. There's always somebody monitoring, but at the same time, a lot of eyes will be better for us. And remember, do not start fires. There is a campsite group on our page, and some people have mixed answers to people that don't know what's going on. One lady asked, and this is actually a true story. It was on Saturday morning. One lady says, "Hey, I don't want to be that."
Uh-oh. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Okay. So the story that I've got is so out in Paulden this weekend, there was a bouncy house that was. See, there he is. He's back. I'm going to tell the story about the bouncy house real quick since we're already there. But out in Paulden, there was a bouncy house that caught wind with this crazy wind that we had this weekend. And it was thrown into several other yards, they said, with 2 children inside. And so those 2 kids were air What was that, Martine?
Go ahead. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Got it. Okay, you're back. But yeah, so those 2 kids were air evac to Phoenix Children's over the weekend. That's crazy. I've never heard anything like that, to where a bouncy house catches wind and it's thrown over multiple yards.
I've actually seen videos of it. I've seen videos of it. There was actually a lot of reports saying that a lot of stuff got blown out of Prescott Valley. Big old huge trampolines So make sure you strap down your trampolines and anything that could be flying away, because what they call them microbursts. Microbursts are real. They're literally like a tornado that just pops out of nowhere. And a lot of us also know them as desert. What do you call it? Dust devils.
Dust devils. Yep.
Yeah. As I was driving into Prescott Valley yesterday, I saw two of them, big, huge ones. So make sure you guys tie down everything, because it is what it is. Prescott Valley does have those. Chino Valley has them. Prescott, they have them, but they break up really quick because
the trees break them up, and so the closer you get to mountains and trees, the less likely you are to have them. But down in those big open valleys, they are dust devil heavens. All right, sorry. You were telling us the story.
Yeah, the story was where the lady was saying that, should I say something? Is the fire restrictions actually, for private land? It's all of Prescott Valley, Chino Valley, inside the city, outside the city, in the forest. It doesn't care if you're on private land or not. It's still a part of the forest. So basically, there is no fires allowed. And then one person jumped on the actual comment and says, "Oh yes, it's okay." No, it's not. Please do not listen. Go to the actual webpage that tells you about fire restriction. I went in there and I had to go ahead and lay down the law. No, it's not allowed. Don't do it.
The Yavapai County, City of Prescott, City of Chino, Paulden, Humboldt, all of the local areas, they all work with the Forestry Service. And so when the Forestry Service says, "Hey, we're putting in the fire effect," all of the cities in the county basically say, "Okay, same rules." So you can't even do these kind of fires on your property.
So, I mean, it is what it is, guys. Please follow the rules. Share them with all your friends. Share the posts that we have shared over and over and over, because we really do not want it this year. Let's see if we could go ahead and keep from our surroundings burning up this year, man.
The big thing, most people don't make the connection, but no shooting out in the forest.
Yeah, nope, no shooting. Make sure your trailers, you will be getting pulled over for trailers. And also you will be it is what it is. People post your picture of your face, of your car. I know that's not allowed and it shouldn't be, but they post your pictures in your face if you decide to go ahead and put cigarette butts outside of your window. So don't do that either.
You will get shamed on the Prescott groups for sure.
Very much so. And it is what it is. We care about our forest that much. And plus, it's called littering, guys. So technically, if you're a smoker out there, get that little cup that allows you to put that little cigarette butt right in there, and then there ain't be no problem whatsoever. Keep smoking your life away, but just don't throw your cigarette butt outside the window. It's just not cool. Yeah, Shelly says right now, no welding either. So don't be welding outside of your property. They said that, well, let me take this back. They said that you could do a couple of things, but it has to be monitored at 100%. You can't just start your gas fire grill and then walk away. That's just
everything has to be attended. I think you have to weld in a garage if you're going to do it, kind of thing. I mean, there's a lot of rules, but it's crazy. But I mean, how many communities have we seen burn down, San Martin? I mean, it's been too often. So, and we can stop it. Most of this is human. There was a big, I heard, and I maybe you can confirm, out between Chino and Humboldt, I'm drawing a blank here. Way north of Chino out there was a brush fire this weekend that closed the 89.
Did? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'll try to find out that what happened on that one. I just got back to a little bit of reality. Even though I was in Prescott, Arizona, man, yesterday was a blast. Let's just get it. I know I started talking about it earlier, but let's go ahead and finish the conversation and our morning show with it.
I'm sorry I missed it. It looked like you had a lot of fun. There was a lot of videos.
I know, Eric, and you were deeply missed, my friend. and I tell you this much is that it was amazing to go ahead and have so many people come out. It was awesome to go ahead and see all the smiling kids' face. It was amazing to go ahead and just see and feel the energy of the place. Even like I said, even if we lost, the Wranglers did lose. It was pretty bad at far, but at the same time, even if we lost, we still thought it was a win. The mayor of Prescott Valley was stating that he enjoyed it so much that he can't wait to go ahead and see all the events that are coming to Prescott.
Well, when is the next one?
Which is going to be very expensive. Which is going to be very extensive as far as the headliners, guys. So you do not want to miss half of the stuff that's going to be coming into Prescott Valley. It's going to be a good, awesome, hot spot. not like the old last year hotspot type of stuff, but it was a hotspot of the fun place to be in Prescott Valley, in our region in general. So Yavapai County is going to be on the map. So guys, look forward to it. We hope to be a part of everything that goes on, so you guys can hear it and see it first on our page. And we once again are working tirelessly on this calendar. Oh gosh. We need some computer programmers.
I didn't hear when the next NAZ thing is, because there's only like 4 this year, right?
What is it?
How many football things are home this year?
8. We have 8 home games.
Okay, cool. 8. Okay.
Yes, 8 home games. They have a total of, I think, 16 games. It is for the IFL, the Indoor Football League. It's actually a pretty big league, guys. This is one of those moments where these players have a second, third chance to go ahead and even get on the NFL playing field. So this actually gives them an opportunity to be seen by scouts. So scouts are there trying to find their next player, their next star player. Sometimes when you can't get to college and high school to go ahead and get those scouts to come look at you, these are the next things in line. So be well aware that this is not one of those things that we are not subject to, because we've had a lot of great teams here that put players in the big league. So
well, I remember I remember way back when, San Martin, with the Rattlers, there would be pro NFL players during the offseason that would play in these leagues too.
Yep. And we're going to try to find out more information about the players, because there are some big dudes, man. I was like looking at this guy. I was like, what the heck they feeding this guy? This guy was big, man. I took a picture. If you guys look at on our page, it's number 66. Okay, so like I literally am standing up taking a picture of this guy, and it looked like I was literally kneeling on the ground, guys. That's how big this man was. But it was fun. It was exciting. I hope that everybody decides to go ahead and come out to the next game. It's very inexpensive for the whole family. At the end of the game, we could go on the field and go meet the players. The players were signing autographs. It was awesome. So shout out to
I saw your new little kid reporter. She was doing awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Stevie came out, and I recruited her right off the bat, and she just enjoyed every bit of it. It was actually a really good scene. We're hoping to do a lot more. One of the things that we probably need to do is actually get a microphone, because it was loud up in there. The wind was messed up. It was just loud in general. So we're going to try to go ahead and update our stuff so we can go ahead and do live interviews in the middle of the freaking gale force winds. and also the loud shouting of everybody. So it's going to be a good time for us, guys. Oh man, today is Monday. We have a whole week ahead of us of a lot of information going out. So please, guys, go to theprescotttimes.com to try and see all this stuff that's happening. If you see a story, share it, because we have something that we call a no paywall. This is all free information. You guys could go ahead and utilize it, share it, and nobody has to pay to go ahead and read this information. And also support our sponsors, our relative friends that are actually starting businesses here. And let me go ahead and just give a shout out to all those guys real quick before I leave this awesome place. And I still got to update it. So please, guys, forgive me, but check these guys out.
And there's some great ones there, San Martin.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to add up something. I mean, Eric, before we get out, man, do you want to go ahead and give a shout out to your newfound business? Like,
yeah, I guess it's time. I guess it's time. So yeah, so we've launched. So we bought a building over at the Crossings, which most people, that's out almost to, what is it, by the nursery out there. What else is out there?
The Crossroads, man. Everybody knows the Crossroads. The Crossroads.
All right, so the Crossroads. Yep.
Opposite.
Yep. So anyway, so we got a building in the Crossings building, and we're going to launch Prescott Executive Offices because every time we try to launch something here, there's no office space, especially for small businesses. And so we're going to build it. And so we've got offices that can be rented by the hour or by the day. People can do long term by the year. We're going to put in a studio. Hopefully this will be recorded there. You know, it'll do audio and video recordings there. that can be rented by the hour, conference room too, because I don't know about everybody else that's starting a business, but I'm tired of, half the places won't let you put a P.O. box. And, I don't want to put my home address. And so I want something that looks professional. And we're going to do that. So it'll have a suite number and you'll have a mailbox and there'll be some services attached to that.
See, this is huge, guys. This is something that we could actually put together for the community in a way where if you guys needed some small offices, this is a spot for you. And if I don't know if Eric jumped off or we all jumped off. If you guys could see me, cool. If not, no worries. We ended up having an opportunity of a lifetime to go ahead and get these things out there.
There we go. We're having all kinds of problems today, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll just remove this guy right here.
Anyway, so I don't know where you left it, but mailboxes and just the idea is full on small, tiny, one-person business type stuff. You can access to printers, copiers, like all of the stuff that a business needs access to. And maybe you're tired of working out of your home.
Yes, most definitely, man. I tell you what, I was asking Erica, I was like, if you make these offices, are you going to put a freaking nap room in there?
No nap room, but there's these cool Starbucks machines that are going to go in there.
Okay.
So you go in there every day and you hit your Starbucks on the way in. Part of it.
Yeah. No sleeping for us, my friends. No sleeping for us. Okay, so with that being said, I really appreciate Monday. If there's something that you guys can go ahead and have for the Motivational Monday that I'm usually presenting, it's like, don't quit, don't stop, and just keep going. And if somebody tells you that you can't do it, do it. Yep. But as long as it's legal.
Right.
Nothing illegal. That's good. I remember my friends used to be the bad party. My dad would be like, why are you hanging out with that guy? I was like, I don't know, because he's cool. And obviously, you got to stop hanging out with people at some point in time in life. But anyways, look, Annie knows, no nap.
I know, Nick. I told Annie she can nap in the studio.
All right, excellent. We'll put like a little, we'll try to find a place to hide one in there. So I'll be like, hey, guys, we hope to be a part of it 100%. We can't wait to see those things open and ready to rock. Do you have a time and a date that it will be open?
We're hoping to be fully open within 45 days. I mean, so right now it's getting prettified.
Nice.
That's a new word.
Well, yeah. I can't wait to see all of that stuff, guys. I am so happy that we got back to a Monday, 5/17/2021. We are about to go ahead and hit the streets running this week. So if you guys have something that you want us to go over and see, please message us at the editor at theprescotttimes.com. If you want to be a local small business sponsor for us in the morning on our show, go to the sales at theprescotttimes.com and we'll get to you as soon as possible and get you on the morning show. That's how we do it. But getting your mail starts this week. Oh, yeah, there we go. Getting your mail starts this week, she says.
Yeah, we can do mailboxes this week. So that's cool.
She just put your deadline on you.
I know. Story of my life. It's all good. We'll get there.
Wait, I don't know. Wait, is it Haley or is it your little daughter that is actually calling the shots? Because when I was there, she was like, time to get back to work. I was like,
whoa. Right? She was driving pretty hard, right? We were sitting there talking about planning out what we're going to do and where things are going to go. And she came up and she's like, it's time for you to go back to work.
She goes, none of this is going to happen if you guys are sitting here talking. I just want to let you know. But anyways, with that being said, pleasure to have you on, Eric Knight. Thank you guys all for joining us this morning. I have nothing to give away today, but tomorrow I will, because I actually included a lot of things in my possession, and I want you guys all to be a part of it. So with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. Bye, guys.